Do you feel like your hair is so dull and flat? Have you tried every viral product on TikTok that's left you feeling greasy? Are you exhausted by the constant celebrity hair care drops, wondering whose is the best? Above everything, do you just want better hair overall? Keep watching to learn 10 things you're probably not doing to care for your hair. Implementing these tips in your routine will improve your hair drastically. Let's get into it. Hi there, I'm Mo. I'm a hairstylist and Studio Suite owner in Central New York, sharing all things beauty and lifestyle here on the internet. And today I'm going to be sharing with you 10 ways to better care for your hair. Today I will not be focusing on hair care products specifically. I'm going to give some overall tips and advice for better hair health and growth and more efficient growth. If you are interested in a more product-focused video, definitely check out my beginner's guide to hair care video. I'll link it above. And while I share these tips and tricks today, I'm going to be getting ready. I'm batch filming today, so I'm going to get ready to do that while I film this video here. So let's get into it. So tip number 1 is to reduce heat. I know this one's kind of an obvious one. We've all been hearing it for quite some time now, especially the last 2-3 years. We've had the rise of heatless styling. Using less heat on your hair is going to reduce damage, split ends, potential breakage, heat-related dryness. If you are going to heat style, definitely make sure you are using a thermal protectant and that you're using a reasonable temperature on your hot tools. I'll put a little cheat chart here that kind of just goes over suggested temperatures for the different hair types. You can feel free to screenshot that and save it to reference later. Limiting heat is obviously a good thing and would majorly impact your hair in a positive way. Tip number 2. This is another one that I think people are probably sick of hearing, but it really does make a difference. Drink your water. Hydration is super good for your hair health, and I know hydration is good for a lot of things and we should be drinking water anyway, but I also know that it can be easier said than done sometimes. Water replenishes your cells, which helps with your hair growth. Water also helps flush toxins and just overall helps with your vitamin and mineral absorption, which helps with things like hair growth, thinning, all that kind of stuff. Just drink your water. General rule for women, try to drink at least 92 ounces of water a day, and men 124 ounces of water a day. Water is so crucial. I mean, we all know health experts tell us to drink water for so many other reasons. Somehow we always manage to put it off and not do it. I will link everything that I'm using on my face below, just because I'm not gonna say what I'm using as I use it. Number 3, clean your damn hairbrush. Now, I just made a reel about this, so I'll link that as well on the actual process of how to do it, but you really should clean your hairbrush, especially if you're someone who struggles with your hair getting oily very fast. You should make sure you're cleaning your hairbrush, deep cleaning it at least once a month. Ideally, you'd probably do it every other week, but I know that's overkill and the average person is not going to do that. So if you could do it at least once a month, that'd be even better than none at all. And you should be removing the hair from your brush every time you use it. So you know how you get the shedded hair in your bristles after a brush? You should clean that out every time. Why? This builds up over time on your bristles, and you have product in your hair. We're not all washing our hair every single day. You get product buildup, you're using product, those transfer onto the brush. You just want to make sure that that's getting cleaned off there, because that can contribute to the excess oil production on your hair looking greasy very quickly, all of that. Moral of the story, clean your hairbrush. You clean your makeup brushes, hopefully. You really should also clean your hairbrush. Number 4, very fitting for right now. As you can see, my hair looks a little crazy. I am currently putting a scalp treatment on my hair. It's my wash day. My scalp's been feeling a little gross lately, and I just want to make sure I'm getting all of the dead skin and stuff off of there. Your scalp care is crucial to your overall hair health. Your scalp is like the soil of your hair. If you think of your hair as a flower or crops or something, your scalp contributes to so much with your hair. And if your scalp has any buildup or is just not feeling its best, it will impact your hair. So that means we want to make sure we are doing what we can to take care of our scalp. Even if you don't have like a dry or overly oily scalp, you want to make sure you're taking care of it. This could be anything from treatments to salon services, a monthly visit to a scalp spa. Those are very big right now. It also could mean something as simple as at night before you go to bed, after you do your skincare routine, you do your scalp massages and stimulate the scalp. A happy, healthy scalp means happy, healthy hair. Don't skip out on taking care of your scalp. Now, aside from taking care of your scalp, you want to make sure that we are brushing properly. And I'm sure I say that and you're just thinking like, Mo, what the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean brushing properly? How do you brush your hair wrong? Well, a lot of us are very, very, very rough on our hair, myself included, and it's not about whether or not there's like a right or wrong way to brush your hair. It's just a matter of, are you damaging your hair in the process? When I say proper hair brushing, what I mean is, are you brushing from your ends to your root? Are you making sure to not like rip through your hair with a brush when it's like sopping wet fresh out of the shower? Are you brushing it before you shower? Are you using the proper brush for your hair type? Typically, dry brushing, I recommend a boar bristle brush or mixed bristle brush. For wet styling, use a flexible bristle brush. The most common household name for those, like a wet brush, because they're going to be a lot more gentle on the hair and forgiving on the hair than a stiff bristle brush. Maybe you don't use a brush at all and you just use a wide tooth comb. Just be conscious and take care in your brushing. Just making those small changes, even as much as like the brush type, when you're brushing, how you're brushing, will make a really big difference on your hair. Going back to like more health wellness things, make sure you're eating healthy fats and protein and zinc because they help with your overall hair health. Foods like avocado, lean meats, beans, seeds, even fatty fish. Having a diverse amount of those foods in your diet is going to help with your overall hair health, help with your hair strength, growth, and even aid in preventing hair loss. Now, I could do a whole separate video on hair loss because it's a lot more in depth than you think it is, but the top 3 factors for your hair loss is going to be genetics, hormones, and diet. Just making sure you're being conscious about what you're eating and making sure to have a diverse amount of food in your diet. I really cannot talk while I do my eyebrows, like that is a whole other beast. All right, keeping this show on the road, moving into our next tip. Turn the temperature down when you wash your hair. Don't get me wrong, I love a hot shower. I quite actually look forward to a nice long hot shower at the end of the day or in the morning, even after the gym. Like if the water's not scalding, I don't feel like I'm clean. When it comes to washing my hair, I make sure to take care of using cooler water when I am washing my hair and turn it down. So why is hot water so bad for your hair? So washing with hot water just contributes to overall dryness. Hot water dries out your scalp. It also dries out your mids and ends. It really blows your cuticle open on your hair, which makes you have a higher loss of moisture and nutrients from your hair. It also can strip your color, making your hair look duller, whether you have colored hair or not. And the dryness from it can cause to split ends, breakage, damage, all that. What I like to do is I will get in the shower, I get acclimated a little bit, then I'll turn the water down to cool. And I'm not saying it has to be ice cold, it just needs to be like a lukewarm, comfortable, but not hot. I will wash my hair, and then as soon as it is done, or like while my conditioner is sitting, I bring a clip into the shower with me. I clip my hair up so it's out of the way, and then I crank that heat back up. Now, whole other conversation for why that's not great for your skin, but if you take one thing away from this video, just cooler water while you shower. Sleep. Sleep is so crucial to growth. When you get a solid night's sleep, it helps your body maintain and balance its hydration, which is super key for like collagen production, and that will contribute to glowing skin and productive hair growth and stronger nails. Reducing stress is key when trying to optimize your hair health. Stress can disrupt all of the factors that I mentioned earlier. Increased stress can disrupt hormones, which can lead to thinning and hair loss. Stress also can can lead to over oil production of the scalp, which can cause symptoms like dandruff and flaking. Can also decrease your nutrition absorption, which has an impact on your hair growth. It also affects your immune system, and if you're getting different illnesses, those can also just negatively impact your hair overall. So moral of the story, make sure to schedule time, or I understand some days that's easier said than done, but try to prioritize at least, an hour a day, 30 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day to just unwind. This can look like taking a nice long shower, going to a yoga class, working out, taking a walk, reading a book, sitting down and watching YouTube. Whatever you feel is relaxing for you, do it. If not for anything, just because it is good for you. Last, stop skipping your haircuts. I always tell my clients to get at least one haircut a season. That's 4 haircuts a year, and it makes such a difference on your hair growth. Every time you get split ends, until it's cut off, it's just going to keep splitting up the hair and causing less efficient growth cycles. It could even stop your hair from looking fuller. It's not going to kill you to not get your hair cut, but I am going to finish getting ready off camera, and then I will come back to wrap this video up. Okay, I am back. Incorporating these 10 things into your lifestyle and routine will impact your hair so much. I used to think my hair grew so slow, and then I started taking time to be more conscious of what I was eating, drinking more water, learning better ways to manage my stress, and just taking a little extra care of my hair. And then it began to look and feel so much better and just grew so much more. Which tip was an eye-opener for you? Are you already doing any of these things? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and be sure to click the subscribe button below. I will see you in the next one. Bye.